car.
It is sold.
How can it be?
Well, it is. That's all it is.
Hey, what's the matter here?
Mr. Harvey, we're looking for a new car. And on our budget, it has to be rock bottom price. Jim says that's Ford. And I say, well, with all the nice things Ford builds into its cars these days, I just don't see how it can be.
But it is, honey. It is.
He's right, Mrs. Todd. In fact, this Ford custom two-door sedan that you've been looking at is the lowest-priced full-sized car in America.
But it's got so much more than other cars.
That's just the point. Only Ford gives you so much for so little. You get all-new styling, extra weight and strength, a really big car ride.
And the Thunderbird V8 engine, just like the one that's in the Thunderbird.
That's right. Or, since you're being budget-minded, you can get Ford's new Mileage Maker 6, the most powerful and most efficient gas saver in the industry.
Yes, but if a Ford costs less now, doesn't that mean it'll be worth less when we trade it in?
Yeah, how about that, Mr. Harvey?
Look at it this way. Now, you know that Fords have traditionally had a higher resale value, right?
Right.
And if this new kind of Ford has so much more to offer, oh, it's bound to be worth more than ever when you trade it in, right?
You're absolutely right. Honey, I'm so sorry I started that argument.
No, you didn't start the argument. I did.
No, I did. You were right all along.
Whoa, wait a minute. Let's not start arguing again. Let's take out a new Ford for a drive and enjoy ourselves, huh?
And you will, I promise you. You know, lots of folks are like that young couple. These new Fords are so big and so handsome, it's easy to think that they carry a pretty steep price tag. But you check the 57 Ford's price against the other two cars in the low-price field, and you'll find that model for model, Ford is the lowest-priced car of the low-price three. And I don't mean stripped down to an engine and a steering wheel. I mean equipped the way most folks want a car today. Take this new Ford Sunliner, for example. Believe it or not, you're looking at the lowest-priced convertible of them all. And it's a hands-down winner on looks and performance. No wonder it's America's most popular convertible. Oh, speaking of popularity, let's not forget America's most popular station wagons. I'm talking about Ford station wagons, of course, like this 9-passenger country sedan. There are 5 different Ford wagons to choose from, and each is lower in price than the comparable station wagon model offered by the other 2 low-priced cars. So, whatever kind of a car you want, drop into your Ford dealers and find out how much more car you can get for your money with the new kind of Ford for 57. It's the fine car at half the fine car price.
Most days, Mulberry Street is pretty quiet. But you should have seen all the excitement the day Bob Jordan sprung his big surprise on the neighborhood. Nobody had ever seen anything quite like this newest, new kind of Ford, the Skyliner, the world's only hideaway hardtop. Naturally, everyone wanted to see how it worked, and just as naturally, Bob wanted to show them. He pulled the control lever, and the magic started. First, the rear deck lid swung up. Next, the all-steel top automatically began to rise. Then the forward panel folded under. The top continued to move back and down, and finally descended smoothly into the rear compartment. You saw it happen, from an all-steel hardtop to a wide-open convertible in less than a minute. But do you think this crowd was satisfied?
Hey, do it again, Bob.
Please put the top back up.
And Bob obliged. He knows that the mechanism that operates this retractable top will take all the hard use he can give it, which means he can show it off to his friends all he likes. Ford engineers have tested this car by putting the top up and down thousands of times, the equivalent of 10 years of normal use without a mechanical failure. This steel top is plenty rugged, too, and weather-tight. There, the last step. Set screws lock the roof and deck lid down securely, and it's a snug and beautiful hardtop again. This is another example of Ford's advanced engineering, another Ford first. Ask your Ford dealer about the new Ford Skyliner. the world's only Hideaway hardtop.